I think the scoreline's a tough one to take. I think it becomes 3 because you've got to chase. We've got to chase, and we end up chasing. And when you're chasing, all your energy goes into going forward, and then people get glued to the floor, don't you? And they've been, to be fair, then they stay bright with the last goal, and then they get the ricochet. It's just, I think, frustration at the early goal, and it's an unbelievable finish. But again, it's just ain't quite dropped for us. And could we do better on getting it clear? The opportunities to clear it, we go back, and there would be loads of could we have done. But what I've got no problem with, no complaints about, is your application today and your effort. It's not a 3-0 game, not in my opinion. It hasn't gone for us the end of the pitch in terms of scoring, and then obviously we concede, and it's tough to take. I mean, there's been worse feelings in the change room this season after games. Today's just a little bit of, I think, disappointment as much as anything. Little moments where we concede from our possession, I feel, and that's where we've just got to be tighter and tidier. Please understand the importance of information, of knowing the decision, knowing when to take a touch, getting the basic passes right. Can't just don't stab at things, but get the ball and pass the ball with purpose, whether it's a 3-yard pass or a 30-yard pass, with the same purpose and intent.
I just think, the quality told in the end. We might have got a bit tired, but the thing that sticks out for me is I think about their second goal and the give and go around the edge of the box, and then the calmness on the finish. And then I think to the few chances we have, and we slash, and it's high and wide, and I think the 31 aside for them who had a few shots off target, they seem to work gids every time. It's a consistent for us that we don't work the keeper enough, and we just have to go cold in them situations and hit the target and see what goes from there. But like he says, fantastic effort from every single one of you.
And I think sometimes you just got to credit the opposition.
Yeah.
I think you've got to credit the opposition. It's easy to go in, but they've worked us and they've moved us, and they've from their point of view, they've scored really. I think the second and third goals are really bright from their point of view, and sometimes you've got to go, that's credit to them.
No heads down. Let's keep the confidence that we've had, because we're gaining momentum. So no heads down, and we've massive game on Tuesday.
This won't define our season. But we've got some games coming up that might, so let's be ready for them, yeah? Well done.
Well done, boys.
Jermaine, tough game today against a tough opponent. How did you find it out there on the pitch?
To be honest, I thought we actually done well in the first half. We grew into the game. I just didn't feel like we had enough chances, and then in the second half, I thought we were going to turn around, but they actually hit us with a good goal. The first goal, overhead kick, can't really do much about it, but overall I thought the boys done well.
Let's just take it back to the first half for them. We'll talk about it in two kind of segments. So the first half obviously came in 0-0, but judging from the way they came out at us, were you hopeful that we would get something from the game?
Yes. I thought we were going to get them on the counter attack, to be honest, because we got a lot of pace up front, but didn't really fall for us today. On another day it would have, but that's football, I guess.
And you mentioned that bicycle kick that did go in the second half. When that went in, was that a little bit of a deflator in the sense that they kind of, once they took the lead, you kind of knew where it would go from there, the story kind of makes itself, or did we still kind of believe in that moment?
To be honest, I don't know about other people, but to be honest, I still believed. Like, it was overhead kick, good goal, but I thought we could have got one as well. Like I said, the first half we done well, so I believe in the boys to snatch another one, but when they got the second one, I feel like some of the boys heads went down, but after that, it just went down, I think.
Would you say it's a performance still to be proud of? I know Dev said it's not about the result. I think there's a lot of positives to take. How do you feel as a player?
No, the boys done well. We played against a good side. I think they're mid-table or up there in the league, but to be honest, I think the boys done very well. They should keep their heads held high, and carry on in the league, to be honest.
You say it as if like you're not speaking about yourself. You're talking about you as well, yeah?
Yeah, me as well, but obviously I have to talk about the boys as well, because it's not only me that's playing in it, it's a team performance. We actually all dug deep, but the 3-0 doesn't really show it, but it is what it is.
And talking of digging deep, you got a special shout out there from Devs for how well you played, not only today, but also considering the fact that you've been carrying a couple knocks. I feel like that's the general kind of vibe around the squad. Everyone's got little niggles and things, so many games. What is it like as a player, like putting your body through such a tough, like, week? It's not even a weekend, it's every other week, isn't it? It's every other, you're training or you're playing. Like, what is it like as a player?
Oh, it's long. We've been playing Saturday, Tuesday since the end of October, I think, and then it's gonna carry on until like late December. Like, it's a lot, especially a lot of the boys are working as well, so going to work and then coming to the match, you swear like bright and see you, long day, but yeah, it's long, but it is what it is. We all do it for the love of the game.